got him. Hi, dear. Well, you are. But don't feel bad about it. I'll be happy to move in a minute. I can start. Is it okay if I stand up or not? Sit down?
Yes,
Okay.
it's fine.
Okay. Hello?
Alex. Okay. Barney's going to give announcements on this one.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
My name is Barney Tabak. I'm a louder. Hi, my name is Barney Tabak. I'm a member on the board of trustees at the CNT, and I've got a few announcements very quickly. Join us tomorrow morning on Zoom at 9 a.m. for a Torah study, followed by 10 a.m. virtual Shabbat morning service. Following services, young adults, 21 plus, are invited to join Next Gen for Eat, Pray, Schmooze Shabbat dinner at Lazy Dog. If you're interested, please see Haley. As a reminder, the CNT office will be closed at noon on Wednesday, April 1st, to prepare our Passover Seder. The office will remain closed on Thursday, April 2nd, and during the day on Friday, April 3rd, in observance of Passover. Shabbat services will be held that evening as normal at 7 p.m. Senior schmoozers invite you to join them for Matzah Passover Seder on Monday, April 6th, 12 p.m. Gather for a lunch Seder complete with Passover songs you know and love, played by David Miller and Eddie Birch. Reserve your spot today. There is still time to register for CNT's Sisterhood Women's Seder on Tuesday, April 7th at 6 p.m. Enjoy a traditional Seder led by our clergy, complete with light nosh and dessert. $18 per adult, $12 for guests. Underage, 12 will reserve your seat. RSVPs are due by March 29th. For more information, as always, our full schedule of events is online on our website. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you, Barney. All right, well, Passover, as Barney mentioned, is coming. Wednesday night at 6 p.m. It is a Seder. It's going to be a great Seder. It's also our Laugh Factory Seder. So it was April Fool's Day. I had to do something. So I called my friends Esther and Noah. Again, Esther has a comedy special on Amazon Prime called The Schmear Campaign, and her husband Noah was one of the writers of Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. So they have some name cred for being amazing comedians. They're going to be here. They have written hysterical skits that go along with our Haggadah. We are technically sold out, but as I said to Roberta earlier today, anyone that needs a seat at the table, we'll do our best to make room. So if you missed the boat, you forgot it was Passover, and you need a seat at the Seder table, reach out to the office early on Monday and see if you can get in, or send an email over the weekend. We definitely want you to be there. Also, just to save the date for your calendar, we have an amazing scholar coming out as the launch to our partnership with the Valley Beit Midrash program with Rabbi Shmuley Yanklowitz. And we're bringing Rabbi Ed Feinstein from Valley Beth Shalom in Los Angeles to be our scholar on April 29th. It's a Thursday night. So we really want you to participate and help launch that adult education program. And it's really exciting to have Rabbi Feinstein here. He was one of my guest scholars in my program in my master's in education. So we're excited to see him. So you'll hear more about that once Passover begins. And also mark your calendars for First Friday in May. We have a really special guest. I'll tell you about that later. So welcome to our Shabbat in the Round. The vibe is a little different than being up on the bima. We are surrounded around each other. And for some of you, you may be seeing my back right now. It's okay. This is supposed to be your own personal spiritual experience. And so we don't use all of our senses, but we use all of our senses. If you can't see my face, feel it from within, hear the music, and take it in. So I'm also really glad to be here on this Shabbat in the Round Bima with our bat mitzvah for this Shabbat, Jordan. Everybody give Jordan a little like, yay. And we have the presidents of our Mensch Club and Sisterhood, who you'll be hearing from tonight. We have our Shabbat in the, yay, yes. We have our Shabbat in the Round musicians. Tonight we have Glory, Colin, Brad, and John. And we have two of our sheer heart singers, Sophia and Etta. And we have our special guest, Barney, sitting in the center with us. So we're excited to be together. And we start with just, what do we want to pray for? It's been another hard week, right? I've had a lot of anxiety this week. There's just always the stuff that piles up during the week, and then we get to Shabbat, and we get to take a deep breath. And what are we praying for within that deep breath? So we're going to take a moment, and we're going to hear somebody pray. And P.S., that somebody is you.
To hear somebody pray. I want to hear somebody pray. Down in the valley and over yonder, I want to hear somebody pray.
I want to hear somebody sing. Think about what you want to see or feel or hear.
I want to hear somebody sing. I want to hear somebody sing. Down in the valley and over yonder, I want to hear somebody sing.
Okay, now I'm looking to you. All right. Peace. All right, I heard a lot of peace. So I want to feel shalom, wholeness and peace.
I want to feel shalom. I want to feel shalom. Down in the valley and over yonder, I want to feel shalom.
All right, what else? Love. All right.
I want to feel somebody's love. I want to feel somebody's love. Down in the valley and over yonder, I want to feel somebody's love.
One more. Gratitude. I want to feel gratitude. I want to see gratitude. I don't know, all of it. I want to hear it.
I want to be it.
I want to feel gratitude.
I want to feel gratitude. Down in the valley and over yonder, I want to feel.
It means we give thanks.
I want to hear somebody pray. I want to hear somebody pray. Down in the valley and over yonder, I want to hear somebody pray.
So you may notice that some of the melodies tonight are different than other melodies. If you're someone who's a regular Shabbat in the Round goer, these will feel like regular melodies. But for some of us, we're guests tonight. We're here for Jordan, or it's our first time visiting, or we happen to be on this side of town, or whatever your reason is that brought you here. These melodies are written by amazing Jewish composers, and they're not in the usual lineup of our services, but They are quite special. So Hine Matov, how good it is to be together, brothers and sisters. And it starts with a nigun, a wordless melody. So even if you don't know Hebrew, you can yai-da-dai. We come from a tale told long ago, passed on by the waves and the wind. We've made it this far together, you know. Come, brothers and sisters, let's sing. Hine matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. 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 So you should be following in our Siddur that's special for Shabbat in the Round. There's two versions. One has a pink thing in the middle that says sheet music version, for those of us that follow with sheet music, that can read sheet music or want to follow with the music itself. And then the other version, which has just the text for us to follow along with. And if you didn't get one, then you can grab one quickly, or you can just use the prayers within your heart. That also works. So it is my honor to call up some of the matriarchs of the Diarkland family. We call up Deanna and Jordan and Maddie and anybody else? Scarlett and Alyssa. All Bring in the light, bring in the light, bring in the light of Shabbat. We light the lights of Shabbat. Bring in the light, bring in the light, bring in the light of Shabbat. Lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Shabbat shalom. May you have a peaceful day. Shabbat shalom. May you have a restful day. Bring in the light, bring in the light, bring in the light of Shabbat. We light the lights of Shabbat. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu. Lehadlik ner, lehadlik ner, lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
You okay?
our candles are lit. Shabbat is here. And now we're ready to hear from Warren.
Shabbat Shalom. A common Hebrew word for community is kahila. Well, I sit amongst a community that 2.5 years ago did not exist for my wife Yvonne and myself. How did we get here? We left a strong, vibrant, caring, loving, and nurturing community along the central coast of California, Ventura, and arrived here in Henderson not having kahila in our lives. No family, no friends, just the two of us. There was a missing for us in our lives, so we thought, let's explore. And we called Congregation Ner Tamid and spoke with a woman whose name is Roberta, who invited us to a Shabbat service. 6 months later, we showed up. That following week, we joined. To be honest, joining a new kahila was not what we expected. Yes, Barney Tabak made sure we had a lovely new member gift bag. We got our name badges, which had our birthplaces mixed up, and a blue ribbon that said, new member. And to be honest, very few people came up and welcomed us. Building a community, we discovered, was not easy. We had to step out of our comfort zone and introduce ourselves to those of you who were already members. Kind of like jumping into a stream that was already moving downstream. We entered into your history, into your lives. 2 Mensch Club members reached out to me via phone, Jack Silas and Eric Polis, and I believe I mixed up the two. Eric invited me to a Mensch Club meeting where I was welcomed by everyone. I felt uncomfortable and scared. Then the conversation of fundraising came up and something inside of me lit up. I had spent close to 15 years fundraising for our daughters for their Waldorf school in Northern California. Okay, I thought, this is good. Then I asked the question which was heard around the world, you guys ever thought of creating a fundraising golf tournament? In that moment, I felt a part of Kahila, as I brought a specific skill set to help build Kahila, and I took a deep breath of connection to my soul. Being of service to others has always been a hard lesson for this human who can easily go to what's in it for me rather than it is not about me. The Mensch Club has been a sometimes haven for me and a sometimes place where I have gotten emotionally triggered. Ask some of the guys. In the end, I am passionate about building Kahila and am willing to put who I am out there to affect change and to invite other men along the way to join me or for me to join them in their passion. Thank you. That was perfect timing. I can relate. Yet being part of a community has also been one of a spiritual and emotional challenge. I'm struggling to find a spiritual connection here at CNT. Yet I did experience it at our men's retreat last year. Guys just getting together with Rabbi Axelrod to discuss being a Jewish man in the world today. And of course, we're on a mountaintop over 10,000 feet elevations. Jews on a mountaintop. How appropriate. And I felt connected to a part of me I had long forgotten about, being a Jewish man in the world. Then, back to reality of process and procedures, voting and politics, and once again, being reminded of what my mentors in my life had always told me. Let go, let God. Leave the end results up to God, and pay attention to what is right in front of me right now, you, my Kahila. A final comment to the guys in the Mensch Club. I do truly love and care about all of you and want you to know that being a part of the Mensch Club is a blessing and a gift to me, and being your president has been both a struggle and a joy, and I would not change any of my experiences with you for anything. You guys are a blessing in my life, and it is a joy to watch many of you experience your own Kahila, your families. It is an honor to be part of a Shabbat, a tribe.
Yasher Koach, and hopefully the next part of your goal is not just Kahila, but Kahila Kadosha, a holy community. And we bring in the holiness of the angels. We welcome them. Shalom Alechem. And like any newer melody, I like to bring it in with a nigun so that we can learn how it goes. So we're going to start with Yai Dadai.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu,
Boachem.
Boachem Leshalom. Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Baruch Hu Leshalom, Malachei Hashalom. Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu,
Tzedchem.
Tzedchem Hashalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Yai Lalai. Everyone can Yai Lalai.
Yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai lai.
From Yai Lalai to Doot to Doot. Don't get mad if this gets stuck in your head. It just is. We gathered together for Baruch Hu, and this version by Chava Morel says, come, all of us, to this moment where we're called to say, are you ready to pray? Someone's ready to pray. Are you ready to pray? Come, all of us. But the first part is Doot, Doot, Doot. We can all Doot, Doot, Doot. One more time.
Do
Blessed is the Blessed One. Blessed is the giver of blessing. Blessed in this moment now and every now too. Blessed is the Blessed One. Blessed is the giver of blessing. Blessed in this moment now and every now too. Come, come all of you. Come all of us and bless the one who blesses. Come, come all of you. Come all of us and bless the one who blesses. We rise as we're able. We face the ark for our Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam va'ed. Come all of you, come all of us, and bless the one who blesses. Come, come all of you, come all of us, and bless the one who blesses. We remain standing for Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevo Malechuto Le'olam va'ed. Hear Israel, Adonai is our God, Adonai is one. Blessed is God's glorious majesty forever and ever. Please be seated.
We continue with our Ve'ahavta. Page 5 in your Siddur with the lyrics.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol lecha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom alevavecha Vishinantam levanecha, v'dibartam bam, beshitecha, bevitecha, uleftecha, v'derech, ushapecha, uvkumecha, ushartam leot al yadecha, v'chayu letotafot beinenecha, Uchtatam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha leman tiskeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'yetem kedoshim leloichem ani Adonai Elohim Asher hotzeiti etem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem le'elohim ani Adonai Elohim Adonai Elohim emet.
someone got the memo that is a participatory service. So happy. And in line with that, Gloria is going to lead us, and we're going to respond.
And you shall love Adonai with all your soul and all your mind, and teach these words day and night to all your children, for it's their right, and wear them proudly as a sign upon your hand and as a crown above your eyes. And you shall write them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates throughout all time. And you shall love Adonai with all your soul and all your mind, and teach these words through day and night to all your children, for it's their right. Wear them proudly as a sign upon your hand and as a crown above your eyes. And you shall write them on the doorpost of your house and on your gates throughout all time.
And now we'll hear from Michelle, our sisterhood president.
Shabbat Shalom. I have been part of sisterhoods for over 30 years, and the impact it has on my life is something I think about often. Tonight, I want to share some of that with you. It started long before my family moved to Las Vegas back in 1994. I grew up in a deeply Jewish neighborhood in Los Angeles. I spent my teenage years in religious school, temple youth groups, and very involved in my local BBG chapter, Ziegfeld Follies. Yay. I grew up being connected to Judaism, and that connection was everything to me. It shaped who I was and who I am, and it shaped how I wanted to raise my kids. My journey to sisterhood began 33 years ago when my family and I moved to Las Vegas. We did not know anybody, and one of the first things we did was join a synagogue near Summerlin. And almost immediately, I joined sisterhood. We attended services, celebrated holidays together, and little by little, the sisterhood and the temple community became a part of my life, our life. My kids were active at the temple, and when we joined Ner Tamid in 2004, we became involved just as we did in the previous synagogue. My kids grew up here, Sunday school, B'nai Mitzvah, confirmation, and being very active members of NITI and Nifty Southwest. And I was right there alongside them, involved every step of the way. I wanted them to see what it looked like, what it felt like to be part of a Jewish community, just like I did for sisterhood, and they did. Being part of sisterhood has given me friendships that have lasted decades. Women who show up for you, celebrate with you, and hold you up when you need it. And woven through all of it are the values I was raised with: tzedakah, hesed, and community. This sisterhood has kept me grounded in those values every single day. Because of this community, I never feel alone. This is my home. I cannot imagine my life without Congregation Ner Tamid, and I cannot imagine my life without being part of a synagogue. To anyone here tonight who is looking for a place in the community, I encourage you, from my past experiences, to get involved in whatever speaks to you: services, religious school, sisterhood, men's club, a havara. However you find your way, you will feel it. You will feel like you belong. Shabbat Shalom.
And within those things that we jump into, we also find the miracles, the moments where we didn't think were possible. And this holiday that we are coming up to in just a few days is about that as well. It's about being trapped in bondage and finally feeling free, finally experiencing freedom to make choices, to live on our own accord, to live with our one God guiding the way. This prayer reminds us, who is like you? Mi chamocha. Who is like you, Adonai? And the answer is ein kamocha. There is none like you.
Who is like you, Adonai? Who is like you, Adonai? Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la, ya la la la. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha netar b'kodesh, nora tehilot osefele, nora tehilot osefele. Ya la la la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la la. Who is like you, Adonai? Who is like you, Adonai?
We turn now to our Amidah, our prayer that it literally means that we stand. We stand in attention, we stand in respect, we stand with our hearts turned with what we need. It's our moment to be a little selfish and say, Adonai, I need blank, whatever it is you need in this moment. But as is everything when we ask, we also need to show gratitude. We heard that in the beginning of our service. First, we lay the groundwork. We say, thank you, God, for bringing me the ancestors that led to me, for showing me what strength looks like, for showing me holiness, for giving me the sanctification of this day, for showing me thanksgiving, for showing me what gratitude looks like. But before we launch into that, or as part of how we launch into that prayer, that private prayer, we think about what we are here showing up in need of. And that's different for every single person in this room. So usually in our service, in this part, we say, Adonai safatai tiftach, ufi yagid tehilatecha. Adonai, open my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Tonight we say, Adonai, love me. Adonai, guide me. Adonai, protect me. Shield me. Whatever it is that you're showing up for tonight. So think about that for a moment, and we'll add your prayer.
Adonai, love me, Adonai.
be held up. I'm feeling a lot of like strength needed.
Adonai, support me, Adonai, support me, Adonai, support me, please support me, Adonai.
Back to Adonai, love me.
Adonai, love me, Adonai, love me, Adonai, love me, please love me, Adonai.
We rise for our Amidah prayers, which can be found in your Siddur or found within your heart. And when you've completed your own private prayers, please be seated. You may notice that this is our last week where we say Mashiv Haruach Umorid Hagashem, where we thank God for the rain and the winter. And next week, when Passover is here, we switch over to Morid Hatal, thanking God for the dew. And it's the one for the summer, which we could wait a little longer. It'd be okay with me. But that's what our Siddur tells us.
Adonai, love me, Adonai, love me, Adonai, love me, please love me, Adonai.
If you're continuing in your Amidah prayers, feel free to do so. Our hearts turn now to those who are in the bed of illness, that are in need of our healing prayers. We look to our live stream. We welcome you on Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. And we turn to you also in this moment if there are people that you are thinking of who are in need of healing, of a Mishaberach. We ask you now to submit their names in the chat so that we can mention them aloud. There are many people in our community who are in need of prayers. Prayers of healing, prayers of strength. Submitted to our office, Carol Geller, Kate Jimenez, Harvey Yeager, Maxime Touf, Jake Keir, Chava Alana, Arthur Gresson, Pam Schwartz, Janice Grinnell, Jeff Merko, Maureen Plaskov, Larry Lemberg, Marcy Bashuk, Lena Angarita, Jackie Marsing, Michael Unger, Amy Green, Jarrett Goldberg, Anthony Sains, Chuck Johnson, Richard Muller, Jane Cranston, Stuart Lerner, Larry Haber, Beverly Arnofsky, our family and friends in need of prayer, Beth Molaski. Are there any other names of people tonight that you are thinking of who were not mentioned that you would like to think of in this moment? I'm going to start behind me first, if there's anyone.
Steve Asher.
On our live stream, Barb Strawn. Jamie Walco. We think of all those named, all of those who are unnamed that are in need of our healing prayers. As mentioned, those who are in the midst of war, those who are fighting for freedom, those who have no one to say Misha Berach for them. We think of all of those people now with our Misha Berach. As it is our custom, if you would like to put your arm around the person next to you, or hold their hand, or show that they're not alone. You could stand if it's easier. I guess I'll stand too. If you're standing, you can be seated.
That is the happiest baby. She's hilarious.
So tomorrow morning in Torah study at 9 a.m. online, you can join us. And in the afternoon, when Jordan ascends to the Torah, we will learn about the story of Parshat Tzav, a section of our text that teaches us that we are commanded to keep a fire burning on the altar, an Eish Tamid, much like Ner Tamid, an eternal light. This is Eish Tamid, a perpetual flame that must never go out. That fire did not sustain itself. It was tended daily, quietly, consistently, not in grand moments, but in steady acts of care. That is what Sisterhood and Mensch Club are doing. They are tending the fire of this community. We've heard stories tonight, and what strikes me is this. None of these stories were really about meetings or committees or programs. At their core, they were about people. Because what Sisterhood and Mensch Club create is not just activity, it is presence. They tend to the flame to ensure that there is warmth here, that there is connection here, that there is a place where people can belong. Because community is not built in big declarations alone. It is built in quiet decisions to be present for one another, again and again. It is the quiet, sacred act of saying, you are not alone here. And we may have heard that there were moments where you felt alone. Sometimes that's in our head. Sometimes it's a reality that we are not having that connection. But auxiliaries like Mensch Club and Sisterhood give us that connection. They give us the ability to create Kehila Kedosha. And we often think of membership as something formal, a name on a list, a dues statement, a category, a name tag. But what we heard here tonight is something entirely different. We heard about showing up. And our tradition our tradition gives us language for just this. In Pirkei Avot, the teachings of our sages, Hillel the elder teaches, Im ein ani li mili, uksha'ani la'atzmi ma'ani, ve'im lo achshav ematai. If I am not for myself, who will be for me? But if I am only for myself, what am I? And if not now, when? This teaching holds attention. We are responsible to care for ourselves, but we are also responsible for one another, and we must not wait to be there for ourselves and others. Mensch Club, Sisterhood, that is the definition of what they do. Because a life turned only inward is not a full life. And a community only exists when people choose again and again to turn outward. Every time you show up, whether anyone notices or not, you are answering that second part of the question, if I am only for myself, what am I? You are choosing to be for each other, to be present for moments of joy, to be present in moments of need, to be present in the ordinary where so much of life actually unfolds. That is not extra, that is the work, the sacred work. It is how the fire keeps burning. And it is how we become more than individuals sharing a space. It is how we become a community. And I'll also add that the voices that we hear tonight, sometimes people say, I couldn't hear over the crying baby. And I say, that crying baby is our future. So let's listen to what it has to say, what he or she has to say, because that is the voice of our future. That is the voice of our community, our future sisters, our future mensch. And with that, those babies also bring blessings. And we were all babies once with a birthday. So, who here has a birthday in the month of March? A birthday in the month of March. If you have a birthday in the month of March, go ahead and stand up. Did you like my transition there? I didn't even write that down. You were all babies. Okay. All right, so usually we do this in front of the ark, but this is our Shabbat in the round. We're trying something new. So I want you to imagine that you're there in front of that ark to receive this blessing. Ribono Shel Olam, Master of the Universe, as winter has suddenly become summer, not even spring, we give thanks for those born in the season of renewal. May this new year of life be one of growth and unfolding, of quiet strength and emerging light. We ask God to bless each and every one of you. Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you and keep you. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chunecha. May you be blessed and protected. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chunecha. May you be held in grace. Yisa Adonai panav elecha vayasem lecha shalom. May you be lifted and granted peace always. May you be strengthened, hazak ve'amatz, and know that your life is a blessing, your presence a source of light. Kenehi ratzon, may it be your will. And I encourage each and every one of you tonight, if you're standing here with a March birthday, to find someone at the Oneg that you don't talk to very often and talk to them about what your birthday blessing is. Maybe your favorite birthday memory or something that you're wishing for in this month of March of your birthday, or you want to share something amazing. Maybe you had an amazing birthday party just a couple of weeks ago with all your friends and family like Tony did. So we want you to share your stories with one another so that we can engage and participate in your birthday and celebrating your birthday with you. And with that we say, Siman Tov u'Mazel Tov u'Mazel Tov u'Siman Tov, Siman Tov u'Mazel Tov u'Mazel Tov u'Siman Tov, Siman Tov u'Mazel Tov u'Mazel Tov u'Siman Tov. Everyone's going to join you standing for Aleinu, a reminder that it is upon us to change the world.
It's up to us to hold ourselves to task, to sing what's good and true, to bring about redemption. It's what we were free to do. For what's the point of being here if we're not moved to change our ways? Aleinu leshabeach. It's time to live our praise. We are carrying the stories of the ones who came before. What stories will be told of us when we are here no more? We commit ourselves to action. It brings meaning to our days. Aleinu leshabeach. It's time to live our praise.
We face Aron HaKodesh.
It's up to us to own the vision. We are an answer to a call. It's up to us to live the words we speak for the benefit of all. It's up to us to bow down deeply. There's a broken world to raise. Aleinu leshabeach. It's time to live our praise. Aleinu leshabeach. It's time to live our praise. Va'anachnu korim u'mishtachavim u'modim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu. V'nemar v'haya Adonai l'melech al kol haaretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad. Please be seated momentarily.
We turn again to our live stream and we invite you to submit the names in the chat of those you are thinking of who are no longer with us. Whether you've lost them recently, you're in the year of Shana or the month of Shloshim, or it's their Yortzeit, their anniversary of death, or you're just thinking of them tonight, we invite you to submit their names in the chat.
Those who sow in tears will reap in joy, will reap in joy. Those who sow in tears will reap in joy. It's the song of the dreamer. From the dark place it grows, like a flower in the desert, the oasis of our souls. Come back where we belong. You hear our longing cries. Our mouths, our lips are filled with song. You can see it in our tear-filled eyes. Those who sow in tears will reap in joy, will reap in joy. Those who sow in tears will reap in joy.
We think of those recently departed: David Coomer, Howard Skolnick, Jeffrey Smalley, Rona Mendelson, Rabbi Andrea Weiss, Mark Gordon, Janine DeGilio, Sidel Cohen, Exon Ross, and we're observing Shana still for Maxine Schoenwald. We observe the yahrzeits, the anniversaries of Jacob Rubin, Helen Samuel, Ada Chaikin, Joseph Dandin, Jean Chobert, William Jones, Michelle Schlesinger, Charles Amira, Julius Korn, Charlotte Zellman, Gerald Crone, Joseph Gordon, Jordan Dreyfus, Manuel Ferenz, Joan Phyllis Spirer, Arthur Farber, Louis Kaufman, Geraldine Linker, Susan Ruth Weidenfeld, Sherman Titans, Sorrel Bass, Pearl Davidson, Derek Alexander Thomas, Jenny Gerstler, Troy Barlett, Bess Sundelson, Jan Mann, Michael Imus, Paul Schukerman, Norman Schaffler. If there's someone that you're thinking of for Kaddish prayers tonight, please rise and say their names at this time. Eugene Van Dyke. We think of all those who were mentioned and all those who had no one to say Kaddish for them, and we rise together to say our Kaddish prayer. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah ve'alma divrach irte ve'amlik malchute v'chayechon u'yomechon u'chaye dekol beit Yisrael v'agala v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam l'olmei olmaya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitalel v'yitalal shemei dekusha barichu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimramav hu ya'aseh shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, Vimru. Amen.
Those who sow in tears will reap in joy.
Well, you can remain standing for our Kiddush and Motzi. We're going to have Jordan help us with this. And we're going to have any of our kids who are here that want to help us with Kiddush and Motzi. That means you. Like if that's me, it means you. It means you. It means you. Yeah. Okay. Bryce, means you.
Okay. Well, I guess.
All right. And we want to thank our musicians. Again, we are so grateful for our Shabbat in the Round musicians who volunteer of their time and talent. We have Colin, Brad, John, and Glory tonight, and we have Alex doing our sound. We want to thank our Sisterhood President, Michelle, and our Mensch Club President, Warren, for sharing their words and stories with us. And we have our Sheer Heart singers, Etta and Sophia, tonight. We want to thank Lee, and we want to thank our staff who was on tonight, Haley and Max, and we want to thank our Shamashim, Brian and Dell. We want to thank our security for keeping us safe, and we want to thank all of you for being here and bringing in Kehila Kadosha community together, and especially all of our visitors that have come to support Jordan from all around. And and our ushers. I don't want to forget our ushers. Thank you for passing out our Sidurim and greeting people. We're so grateful. All right, here we go.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Amen.
And our motzi.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lehem min haaretz. Amen.
All right, we're going to close with a prayer for peace because we need peace. We need wholeness again. And then we're going to join together on our patio for our oneg. And I want to challenge you to talk to somebody that you may not recognize or haven't seen in a long time and show your audacious hospitality in our community.
Oh, say shalom, biroma. Oh, say shalom, biroma. Hu yaseh, hu yaseh, hu yaseh shalom. Hu yaseh, hu yaseh, hu yaseh shalom. Hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Achad, shtayim, shalosh, arba. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. Oh, say shalom, b'roma.
Shabbat Shalom, almost Chag Sameach. Enjoy the oneg. If you would like to be really menschy, we would love for you to put your Sidurim away in the basket on the way out and stack a chair because Lee has a big party to set up for.